Hello everybody and welcome and good evening as we play some Dark Souls. Woohoo! Do you like me some Dark Souls? New Game Plus is going well. We mastered all of our expressions, got all the gestures, which is fantastic. And we got the Abyss Watchers to take care of. We're gonna have to farm a little bit in the catacombs because now we're getting to the point in the game. More like Dark Souls. Right. We're getting to the point in the game where we're going to have to farm for things. And what that means is a lot of rinse and repeating of killing things. And I mean a lot. So, because there's a lot of items now that we need that we can only get via Covenant items. And those Covenant items are earned two ways: by a rare drop of items or by doing PvP stuff. I genuinely believe that I will be more successful farming than doing PvP stuff for a couple reasons. One, the game is very, very old now, so a lot of people who have been playing it all the way up to this point are going to be way more in tuned than I am with everything. And I just don't want to deal with all the meta builds and crap that are going to come with it. I'll have to bend and do a whole bunch of stuff for the PvP to just have a chance to win. And so I'd rather just farm stuff. I think it would have been a little bit easier probably in the very beginning, but unfortunately, it's a little different now. And if I can kill things faster with this sword than the Crystal Rapier, then we'll do that as well. And we'll see how that affects my drop rate and all that. When we were farming for Pale Tongues, it actually went very, very quickly. I was actually quite happy about that. I think there's... I don't want to... Well, there is an item down there, but... Let's go get this bonfire. I think there's an item for sure down on my right. Yeah, it's gonna drop me back down in the swamp though. But I can TP there to the last bonfire. And so I will. Atonement. Hollow gem. That. Because I have no interest in fighting them. The annoying frogs. No thank you. I think this is the... You know, I forgot that there were 3 of these crystal lizards actually in the game. Alright, so that's the Road of Sacrifice connection made for the shortcut. And now we're off to the Abyss Watchers. And before I do this, I did everything in the cathedral. I never fought the tree. I'm doing this so I can get into the catacombs to farm. I have not given what's-his-name his armor yet. Let me do that real quick. In the well. I think I can still do that. Let's go to Firelink and make sure I think I've bought all his armor. But we might as well do that quest. That way he's just not forever lost in the well. Let's go talk to Patches. Right, I did end up buying all his armor. I can buy 578 of those? Yes. Let's do that. I bought 578 rusted coins. That's going to help our item drops. We are definitely doing that. I'm going to stack everything I can. Sweet. I'm glad we got his armor. Fantastic. Okay. So now I can do the Abyss Watchers. I can't do any of the Sierra stuff. I've already committed that that's not going to happen. Everything up by the Crystal Mage and all that, I'm pretty sure I did. I've got to get this Covenant's ring as well, but we can also do that later. I just looked up the Catacombs one in particular. Okay. This one. Barricade perimeter. To the Abyss Watches we go. And then we got the Boreal Valley after that. I was also watching some of the Gamescons today. Saw a couple things pop up for some highlights. I started watching a little bit of it while I was prepping. I've got to finish it. But some things are looking okay. Welcome, Vasher. That does sound like a broken seed indeed. Or extremely lucky. Ooh. I need that other guy to respawn. Come on! I didn't mean to hit you, I'm sorry. Oh, double kill. Nice. Okay. No, no. No, no. Got him. It's a tough fight. I love the cutscene in that, though. With that fight. It's so good. Okay. Off to the catacombs we go. There's two different directions I can go. I'm going to go the main way first, but there's a way to the right we can drop down. Okay, he'll respawn because he had white eyes. It's so weird to me. Yesterday the Dark Souls was really loud, and now it's put it at 20. It sounds a little quieter than normal. Also, this might have dropped what we needed. No. But those are the type of guys we have to kill. Okay, I thought I... Also, Fasher, why are you playing Minecraft? What made you want to play Minecraft all of a sudden? Okay, let's avoid the trap. him. Won't be pestered by that archer. And I think, yeah, I need to roll and get that item. I don't remember what that item is, though. Still not dropping what I want. Nope. Alright, let's go back up this way. Ring of Steel Protection 2. I think that's a ring I needed. I believe it is. Ring of Steel Protection 2. Got it. Sweet. Gunthers, howdy. Welcome back, bud. How goes your journey in Dark Souls? A little tough, huh? Ah, you're in the Road of Sacrifices. The big crabs can be annoying. Yep, PvP enemies. Yep.
Oh, Hector, ja, vi peter Ankelmann. I der Ankelmann. I der Ankelmann.
Yep. He's tough. He's my favorite. He just wants a hug. You know. Just gotta give him a hug. Vasher, you're back. Vasher, what made you want to play Minecraft? We got that itch. I need to go up, actually. Because I want to fall down where those skeletons are. One thing I recommend with that swamp, I'll give you a huge helpful hint. Make sure you got plenty of purple moss clumps. They'll help you. What are the clumps for? I'm going to purposely not say. I'm just going to say that they're very good. They're going to be helpful. I'll let you figure that out. But they will be helpful. Gotcha, Vasher. Makes sense. No, you can buy them eventually. We don't necessarily need to farm for them. I mean, you can if you want, but there is an easier way. I see, Vasher. Okay, that's a +1 ring. We don't need that. I didn't even know there was a trap there. I recommend, the Road of Sacrifices will lead to 2 different directions. I recommend not going to the swamp and go a different direction first. Save swamp for last. I recommend. You can do either one. Yeah, I would go up the ladder. Do more that you can in the Road of Sacrifice. Yep, there's a bit more up there. You didn't fight any bosses up there, did you? By any chance? Just the crabs? Okay. Okay. A purple bar. I have no idea. Oh. Oh, it means, you're being poisoned or toxified. One of the two. If it fills up, it'll do something. That is true, Vasher. Although, I have soloed 7 Days to Die. It ain't that bad. I have done that. Okay. Alright, so I have this ring on. Alright, let's get rid of this. We'll do rusted, because I bought a whole bunch of those. So that will increase my drop rate. Oh, they're both mad. Alright, I gotta figure out a way to deal with them. Oh, this is going to be more difficult than I anticipated. Oh boy. Why did it have to be these enemies? They are dropping items every time. Also, as she said, the Minecraft mod pack is 1.17. Oh. So you're getting like copper and stuff as well, I take it? There was a mod pack that I was looking at that looked like it was kind of based around just making like a vanilla experience better. This is a better way. Oh, an ember. This is not the fastest, but... Simple Life 2? I've heard of that. I like the idea of building up a village. Sounds kind of fun. God dang. They drop an item every time. They're just not dropping what I want. Oh, it hurts. Oh. He dodged it. Dodged it twice! Haha! Got him, finally. I'm not efficient at this. Can't call it villagers because you can't trade with them. Okay. Right. So almost kind of like automation, but just with like people labor. Or, you know, village labor, I should say. Them getting hit by that ball is perfect. Upgrade the structures. Okay. That kind of sounds like there was something like that in Outward as well. Like at the very end of that last DLC. They touched on it very, very lightly, though. I will stress. It was not. I got one. I finally got one. Oh my god, I have 2 total. I believe I have already given 3, so I would need 27. That's a pretty low drop rate. Ow. Ow. Oh, they don't gate anything. Ah. I kind of like when games gate things for like quests and stuff. I like that feeling of progression. That's why I like things like it was in Stone Blocks with like the quest book and all that. That was a lot of fun. no idea how, like, long that rusted coin lasts. Probably until I rest at the bonfire. Still nothing. It seemed like one in every, like... I wonder if it'll be like one every 5th or 7th trip, it seems. Nope. On the upside, we'll get a fair bit of souls. I wonder if I should dump my souls into, like, magic casting and stuff. I don't know how we both dodged that ball, but okay. Since I'm using the ball to kill them, I wonder if I can use this rapier. Because the rapier will increase my drop rate a fair bit. I gotta find it though. Good God, do we got a lot of crap. Alright. Where is that sword? I should have only one. There it is. Alright. Yeah, I still have that. Okay. They're like waiting. Well, you know, pin him in a corner after getting them mushed up from a ball and poking them with my pointy sword is with my giant helmet with a tongue. They have a crash landing mod I've seen. I think it's called Crash Landed, and you have to do something exactly like that, actually. I've never played it, but I have heard of it. I'm gonna go with the sword since I can kill them a bit faster. I think it will help. Maybe I try PvP. Maybe I do break down and try PvP. Okay, dodging the traps like this is really obnoxious. Okay. Wait on the next scrap mechanic update. What's that, AJ? Probably get good. Okay. Ow! Okay. All right. Yeah, I could equip a better shield. I've got to kind of walk. I got to use the ball, because the way that the guy did it was something like this and use the ball. It works better that way. I got the ring. I got the helmet. I got the coin. I'm just not killing them with the crystal rapier. Goodbye. Ah, I got one. Got 3. Yep. I am farming these guys. I need to get those vertebra. So I need to get to a Covenant level 2 for warmth, which means I need to get 30. I think I've already given 3 and I have 3 on me now. So it's a little bit of an oof. I do. It just does so little damage. That it hurts. Oh. So just holding it is all that counts? Not actually hitting. How many do I need? 30 total. I need 27 now. I've already given 3. I also bought 578 of these rusted coins. And I think I have to use them, use the coin, kill them. And then if I rested the bonfire, it resets, I'm assuming. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm open for farming tips. You should have enough, more than enough materials to a plus club and infuse it. Oh, because it's blunt will do more damage to skeletons. Right. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. The reinforced club works best. Okay. Where art thou, club? Oh, by the way, Basher, I'm still gonna suffer because I'm farming. Alright, so I have a club. So okay, reinforced club, here we go. Where did my wait, where did it go? It's that one. I have 113 chunks. Okay.
Pretty be careful.
There we go. It's refined too? Okay.
It wasn't it?
God, I got way too many weapons. Raw. Oh, we can make it fire. But nah. Refined. There we go.
Pretty be.
Time to go smash bones. Well, I gotta have my crystal rapier in my one hand, don't I? The club was great in Valheim. Is it wrong that I like hitting them with the balls? Whoa, 3 hits? Wait, hold on. It's 3 hits if I two-hand it? Like, I just destroyed him. I do like putting balls in people's faces, yeah. Hold on. Oh my god! I wasn't expecting it to be that effective. That's amazing. I mean, they just... God dang. Get out of my way. Oh, I guess it's gonna be much faster. Since the dawn of time, a club has been a weapon of choice. Oh, wow. I will say the drop rate is staggeringly low, though. Staggeringly. And apparently the sun medals are even more. You can get sun medals by helping people defeat Yorm as well, but that would require people to actually use your summon. And I don't think that's going to be used a lot. When he made the video, it was like... Yeah, the rapier is on my side, so I guess it technically counts. But the sun medal, I've got to get 30 of them. And apparently they drop from Lothric Knights. A good farming place was after the Dancer. If you really wanted to grind it up, you could put another Crystal Rapier in your main hand and switch it to it. I only have one though, because I spent my other I haven't transposed, so I have not transposed my other person, and I don't have that Kelm until I kill the tree, and I haven't killed the tree because of the Covenant, right? The first soul I used to get the spell. The second one I did, and then I have another one, but I don't have I have no way to transpose it. Yeah, Mound Maker Covenant, yeah. So I went underneath there, right, did the cage on the back of the guy and everything. I did that. Well, I'm assuming if I kill the tree and break the roof, am I still be able to offer things to the Covenant down below? Gotcha, AJ. Okay. I understand. I need to use my coins more. When I farmed for the Pale Tongues, I didn't have any of this, and it wasn't this bad or rare. I got a little bit of an idea, but I'm still thinking. Honestly, Basher. That's why it's all question marks. This is the second hardest farm in the entire game. What's the first? Because the Human Dregs was pretty bad. Gotcha, Vasher. Yeah, it's nothing set in stone yet. I have been thinking about it, though. Proof of Concord Cap. Ah. That's the Silver Knights. See, I heard that the sun metal was, when the guy was talking about this farm when I did a YouTube video, he said the sun metal for him was the hardest, but yeah, that's exactly what I saw. Yeah, I did see that. What should I do with all my levels? Do I go above, like, higher in dexterity? And strength? I could get to magic if I wanted to. Well, I've got 40 vigor and 40, I don't have equipment load yet. That's a good point. $99. Seems a bit... Yeah, it slows down. Yeah, and Dark Souls 1 it was 40, and this one it's 60. Man, this is insane. Havel's ring, gold ring, ring of favor, stamina ring. Yep. Should be helping. +3 one too. I'm pretty sure I have everything that can boost item drop on. Yeah. Got one! That's 4 total. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. It seems it feels about 1 every 10 to 12 times, which is about 30 of them. It may be a bit less, but close to that. Oh, got another one! Holy shit! Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got 2 in a row. Alright, more coins. If I get this, this should also get me my achievement. I think this is the only thing holding back my pyromancy achievement. I'm pretty sure. I'm using Rusted because I bought over 600 of them. I don't know how many gold I actually have. And I would probably save them for the Pontiff of Concord. Patches sells the rusted coins, so you could get like infinite of them. I need to pop them every time. We can burn through them. You also have my luck? We'll see. Next couple of days that luck is not kicked in, but we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, that's a lot. Again, part of me is like, you know, I could give PvP a shot, but I don't know how consistently I'm going to be able to do that. I feel like I would waste my time failing at PvP than just doing this. I am on the fence about it, though. Forgetting to pop my ring every so often. I need to do something. Make my life easier. Yeah, guaranteed progression, but however slower, yeah. Yeah, that's the part that I'm... The hardest farm, maybe we'll try to get it that way. Because I only need... I do need 30 of those as well. And I have like 2 or 3 on me from my other new game plus. So I should only need like 26 or something like that. Screw your shield. I think my plan is to do this for at least 1 hour and 15 minutes I've been on so far. Let's do another 30 minutes. And we'll see what we can get. I wish I would have paid attention to when I started this. Shit like this is slowing me down. What's up with you going in the wall? Monsters. Because so far I've gotten... How much do I have on me? I have 5 total. I'm pretty sure I've given 3 already. Which means I've gotten an 8 total. I need 20 more. Oh. Oh! There we go! Got another one. This is the worst too because every time I'm like, maybe I need to stop. Whoop, I get one and I'm like, oh, I perk up. I'm like, all right, let's keep going. Oh my god. Am I sure it's not just 10? Is it? It is 30, right? I think that is the case. I've done this for almost 100,000 souls, too. Warmth, yes, that's what I need. Oh. What does warmth even do? Is it the hugging thing that the stupid witches do? Is that what warmth is? He puts that little flame up that constantly heals you. Really? That actually seems kind of useful. I wonder if I'll be able to cast it. Maybe I could use my spells to be able to cast it for sure. Because I would like to be able to cast that. I also need to figure out how to sell all these weapons that I'm going to get from this. The grind! Gotta use my coin. Come on. Give me another. Give me another dopamine hit. feel like I think we've been doing it longer than an hour, though. But yeah. I feel like the coins are not helping. It's like when like the coin wears off, I get more of a drop than if I have the coin. I messed up. By 50? That's as much as the rapier does. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's off to work we go. I am excited about spending all my souls. AJ, did you watch any of the Gamescom today by any chance? Nope. Nope. Most of it wasn't anything. Cult of Lamb was the only thing that kind of, by Devolver, that looked kind of interesting. And there was a game that was like a Hotline Miami-like game. But a very different format. But like the horse head and kind of like the quirky fighting type of thing. I'm only gonna do this for another 5 more minutes, according to my clock up above, and then we'll come back. I say that, but if I get 2 in a row again, I'm gonna go crazy and probably keep going. I could spend a whole stream on this. That seems crazy to me. You know what? I need to think. What would be a funny game track to play to this? Like a original game soundtrack. That would be funny to play. I'm killing people with bones. I'm not gonna do the ring or the coin for a little bit. I'm not getting any drops with the coin. Let's try a couple without the coin. I want to see. Even though I know that's what a coin is supposed to do. Nice, Gunther. GG. Yeah, it's a difficult boss. Crystal Wizard is, or Crystal Witch, or no, Sage, excuse me. Can be a tricky one. I'm gonna have nightmares about this. I'm gonna sleep doing this. Alright, I'll do the coin. Alright, alright. Okay. That's how I feel right now, is that face. Right. Where is my sword? That is not my sword. Where is my sword? There's my sword. Where is my shield? Do I need anything else for that boss fight? No. Okay. Let's go do that real quick. Alright, let's go ahead and at least spend our souls. Wait, isn't there luck I can increase too in my character, which increases item drop? Isn't that a thing?
Welcome, host. Very well then taken.
Item discovery. I'm at... Yeah, it did go over my head. I was kind of zoned out a little bit. But I believe you. You were saying everything. Right, okay. Well, we'll just dump our levels into luck, huh?
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
It's not worth? Wait, really? Okay. Alright, well I got 2 more in luck then, but okay. Also, Gunther, what do you do with the souls you get from bosses? Those souls, you can turn into things. Weapons and spells. You can also turn them into souls to level up, but I recommend not doing that. I recommend keeping them for weapons and stuff. That is correct, Mundo. Welcome, friends. Wow, we're already down. Okay. I heard about that, Fens. Yeah. Everyone's saved. I'm sure the blowback they had nothing to do with it. Damn. Okay. Oh, GG. I'm not gonna continue down that farm. I'm gonna wait a little bit for that. Because I've had enough for a little bit. We will go back though. There'll come a day. I think I'm gonna try to prepare some. I only have 9 of these stored. Yeah. Try to prepare for some stuff. Let's do this. That's how you would believe it. You believe that OnlyFans had to announce that because banks would freeze their transactions? What, the banning of porn, you mean? Or they're not going to do that? I do believe that. I don't know what it is about banks and that. They're very prudish for some reason. I never understood that. If it's so much money to be made in it, why stop it? Yeah, money is, that's what I never understood. But there's something with, like, you know, some people do, like they say, like, the establishment or something. It's just not clear. Like, if they came out and was like, well, we don't like it because of moral reasons. Okay. Yeah, you know, okay. At least you know. But the fact that it's just you don't know at all is kind of interesting. Alright, I need to switch this. What about your site? Only pans? We sell one thing, pans. Hey, at least you know what you're selling. Yeah, OnlyFans has that effect. Breaking news, the world likes tits. Who knew? Oh, by the way, I saw Gamescom, a little bit of Gamescom today. And, Fens, I'm coming to Germany, by the way. There was a girl announcer, and boy, she was very cute. Well, no, actually, I wouldn't say cute. Hot would be a better way to put it. So I'm coming. It's German, because she was, announcing from, because Gamescom is typically in Germany, they were saying. I don't know how to pronounce it. She's a brunette. If that helps. Yeah, I know it doesn't, but yeah. Oh, the cuddle puddle, I forgot. But I just wanted to say that as a joke, but she was hot in like the teacher gonna punish me kind of thing. I gotta finish watching it. Specifically, hold on. I might be able to pull it up real fast. See if Twitch gets, or, the Gamescom, this. So this VOD, right here, 7 hours ago. It was at the Game Awards, and, oh, there she is. Oh! Not that. Oh! There it is! Her voice was nice. The voice. That's a bad pause. Anyway. This is my way of talking. I don't have volume. Shit.
On YouTube and Twitch on Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. Central European Summertime, with loads of new and exciting stuff, interviews, gameplay demos, fun activities, games, trailers, and more. And for our entire international audience, there will be all of that, plus even more goodies and prizes to redeem on the Gamescom Now website.
What? I like the accent. I said it was like in a hot teacher thing, not anything else. No, I just was doing that as a joke. Although there are very, very hot German women. That is a thing. I wouldn't say no. Now, Honeyclume's definitely a maybe. Am I not going to be invaded? Ah, there we go. Thought I would be. Speed, Sandra Bullock. Yeah. Guy's kicking my ass. Christian Dunst, Spider-Man. My young self in Spider-Man. The upside down kiss scene. That was some cold rain. Some cold ass rain. If I get a vertebra from this guy, I swear to God. Gee, I did not know that, Fens. Huh. The more you know. I wish I was a rich celebrity and had 2 homes in 2 different countries. Go where I please. Not this year, I'll spend it in Germany. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. go get this item. Mean to do that, but oh well. All right. So, Fens, any news on August, or has August finally calmed down? Are we still living in a reality we can't accept? Like some parallel dimension that we both teleported at the same time? I've done this quest without even realizing it. We could usurp the fire again.
Have you seen? Oh, okay.
That would not be a bad thing. Uma Thurman's okay. Yeah, she's not bad, but it didn't drive me crazy. I'm with you on that, Fens. I think a lot of Kill Bill had a lot to do with it too. Oh yeah. I enjoyed the Kill Bill series actually, for what they were. She took a lot of like beatings of like for stunts and to do certain things in those movies. Good night. Sweet. Yeah, there's a lot of older movies like them. Sandra Bullock in her prime, John Travolta in his prime. There's some really good movies. Oh, do I want to fight this now? Over the top comedy. Is it like slapstick? I would take offense. There we go. Not slapstick? Okay. Like Tropic Thunder type of over the top? No, okay. Okay. Gotcha. It's just good. Alright. I can't think of anything else I need to do in the catacombs besides the smoldering lake and all of that. I don't even know if there's a +2 ring that I need over that way. I do need to get to Horus, though. Let's go to this, and then we'll cross the bridge and go down. Go get that bonfire at least. We'll go fight that other fire demon, and I think I'll kill the worms. I don't have to worry about him later. Yeah, I'm gonna need to watch this now. Depends. Too Cool was the name. Be cool. Gotcha. Okay. Be cool. Be cool. You wish? Oh, you're on. Hey, Fens. Since you're here, something I would want to ask is... I know you're a big fan of RimWorld. Where do you go for news and stuff on it, or like mods? Is it just Steam? Is there anywhere else? Like any other forums or anything like that? Oh god, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Mighty Jack says the Ludon forums? Nexus. I was just curious, like, trying to work forums, like reach out and stuff like that. Make content to try to get people around for RimWorld in the morning type of thing. I know forums are a good place. Need to make like some quality content that I can share and stuff. Or just do stuff. I want to participate. So I can grow. There is the Reddit. I don't know if there's... Reddit's had a thing lately where you have to have minimum amount of karma to be able to do certain things. But I can try Reddit. Can you link that to me, Mighty Jack? I'll do all of them. I'll do some more Steam and stuff like that as well. Oh my god, I got another helmet for the Mimic. Jesus. Alright. I got plenty of them. But I think what I'm going to do is in the month of September, we're going to keep doing RimWorlds in the morning. I'm going to keep going with that. And then I'm going to try to do, like Mighty Jack was saying, I'm going to do a bunch of highlight stuff from all the awesome streams we have, because we've had some crazy shit happen. And I'm going to do everything I can to do a couple hours, like every day, working forums and stuff like that. Doing whatever I can. What I need to find out is, I need to find other RimWorld streamers that are ending. Advertise on 4chan, yeah, sure. That are ending when I'm starting. Right, so if, and I need to do like some type of collaboration or something to reach out and do something supportive to cross-pollinate and do it like an actual effective way. A proper way. Because if they're ending, that'll be beneficial. Just gonna have to do a bunch of things. Thank you, Mighty Jack. I appreciate that. Jim, welcome. Hello. I'm glad you put trust into me and Mighty Jack. I would say mostly Mighty Jack. With that computer. I cannot wait. Alright, let's go kill Horus. Ow. Ooh, food porn. Ho, 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 ho. Oh. Oh, they're colored. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. Very nice, Jeb. Thumbs up. Advertise on my huge forehead? I could do that, yes. There's plenty of space for it. That is true. Yaron speaks facts. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick RimWorld because RimWorld is so random that, especially with Randy Random and stuff, that it would always be really fun to play. I don't find myself getting sick of it anytime soon. So, I definitely want to bite into it a bit more. Because, like, the last 2 months doing it like I have, like, all the time in the morning, I haven't really gotten sick of it. So, and everybody seems to be enjoying it. So, we're going to keep doing it. Yeah, that's RimWorld, though. And we haven't even really... I mean, I barely touched any mods any, really. And with this ideology, I've kind of just stuck with the vanilla for now. Oh, those things can get me here. Maybe I need to go kill the ballista. Gotcha, Jim. You know, I do appreciate that. I truly do. No, I'm not gonna summon it. Also, Jim, do you think you'll make it for this Sunday's Cringe Gaming? By any chance? Because that's where the real fun is every week. Ow. Okay. You hurt. He's like some fire resistant because he's hurting. Gotcha, Jim. It's not for everybody. That is understandable. Hey, don't worry about that. That's okay. I do understand. It's one of those games, too, if you understand what's going on, it does help. And I can't get, like, underneath him. You might even like it, honestly, Jim. It's a pretty fun game. Yeah, New Game Plus version of this guy is a lot tougher than his predecessors. Got him. Whew. Yeah, he was a lot tougher that time. Okay, I did Horus, did this because we could. Let's go level.
welcome. Very well then. Hey.
Yeah, go get 40 endurance. I guess that'll help with my equipment load. Which would then make us have more resistances. Okay. Off to go fight Pontiff we go. I think we can get that done tonight. We shall see. Right. Right, so we know that's a hidden area. That's screaming again. Stupid old hag. Alright. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. It did bait me, that is true. Oh, you're the one who crapped out on you all the way. That sucks, Jim. I'm glad you got a new beefy one, though. That's gonna be awesome. You're gonna enjoy the hell out of it. I think. Alright. Come on, Mr. Enemies. Come hither. Look at my ugly face. Alright, let's go this way. I don't want to run towards him because he's another version of him up in the top right that'll make my life even worse. How can you see me from there? That's some cool armor, actually. I kind of want to put that on. Hold on. I want to see what that looks like. I don't see why not. If it's HDMI, you should be fine. TV or monitor, you can work with either. This isn't the armor I just got, though. Where's the armor I just got? I think, is it the Outrider armor? Oh. As long as it's HDMI, you should be fine. Oh. Ah! Okay. Okay. All right. I'm blaming my crap chest plate. I want a really cool badass one. Sellsword looks really good. That looks good too. Is the HDMI port specifically for PC? I've never seen that before. But yeah, that's fine. HDMI port, HDMI port. It shall get the job done. Not again. No. Okay, what the hell is going on? Yeah, I don't think Jim's going MLG. I mean, he could. What causes grapes to get long and thin? I have no idea. Okay, you can stop swinging any damn time. The scream, though, is amazing. Oh, Pontiff Crown. Sweet. All right. Alright, so we get that way done. Let's get to this bonfire. And get everything done for Pontiff. I think we'll be able to get Pontiff down.
Oh, I got for them again. I've made.
Okay, I got another one of those. For the Covenant, that's going to be useful. Okay, that's a dead end. We'll fall down there later. Let's go ahead and knock out everything we can with this graveyard. A Zippo lighter, yes. I do indeed. Okay. What the? That's a grape, Vasher? What the hell is that? I've never seen a grape like that before. That's huge. All right, time to kill the ankle biters. They almost look like miniature eggplants. What do they taste like? They taste good? And you've seen them before? Something from the Asian market. Really? Do we know the proper name of this fruit? Is it not grapes? Alright, friends. Talk later, bud. It tastes like grapes, but less sweet and more of the raw flavor. Okay. And down he goes. So I think that's everything in that room. Not want to die to these guys. Death by 1,000 cuts. Should be called Grape Rape. I don't think the name's gonna catch on. I don't think the name's gonna catch on. I think you know the answer to that, Vasher. I'm sure you're saying, why not, with a smirk. Yeah, there it is. Right. I don't know, I think I kind of missed my cape. This armor's nice, but I think I missed my cape. Be nice if I killed a couple of these Silver Knights and got some of that item. Larger than the Zippo? That's madness. I will say too, I've never seen anything like that before. Green Blossom. All right. This way. I'm not going to talk to him. The way I can send Grey Rat here, like AJ told me. So we'll leave him be. And I need to send Grey Rat here. Beautiful. All right, up we go. Silver Knight Helm. I am getting some drops occasionally, but I'm probably not going to get that super rare drop a lot. And I've got to get 30 of those too, I think. Which is insane to think about. I need 30 items of 3 different covenants. The Sun Metal, the one in the swamp with the wolf, and the Vertebra Shackle. You know, some of those items you get, like, I think, was it like a 1 or 2 every single time you do a new game. If I hadn't already done the oh, Wooden Ring +2 I just got. Ooh. Wood Grain Ring. Wood Grain Ring +2. Wood Grain Ring +2. Woohoo! Beautiful mess. So we have 1, 2. I missed something at the Road of Sacrifices. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing 11 rings. It looks like the last ring that I'm going to be getting is the Covenant ring. It looks like. Because of the grind for that. Okay. God, I'm stuck. My sword just hit the wall. doggos ate my guts. Oh. Damn. Oh, I forget that the Silver Knights don't respawn. Huh. Okay. Get my souls. Let's try this again. Come hither, doggos. Let's open up the shortcut. I hit a wall one more time. Why did one banana spy on the other banana? Because she was appealing. That was great. Very good. So we got everything there. Ooh, what'd you drop? More blue pellets. So we got that item over there. I need to drop down and get to this item. And I need to open up the shortcut. Ow. Much better. Okay, I don't think there's any item up there. We'll go ahead and plunge and kill him. That other guy saw me is kind of BS. Come on. He's just standing over there waiting. That's a +1 ring. Oh no, you're fine, Jim. No worries. What movie are you watching? Okay, +1 ring. Don't need that. But we got it. Now you see me. Let me see a cover of that. Hold on, I'm curious. Because that theme sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've just seen it or if I've watched it. Now you see me. Images. Oh! That is the Magician movie. I have seen this. That is good. That is very good. Have you seen it before, Jim? Or is it your first time? I do like the ending. The ending was good. Yeah, Woody Harrelson's great in it. Yeah, that is correct. Have you seen it before? Or is that your first time watching? I've seen it many times. Okay, so the end with the whole card in the tree and stuff, and the one guy who was played the Hulk in the Marvel. I forget his name as an actor. Mark Ruffalo. How he was like a mastermind and stuff was pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I liked that ending. I thought it was really good. I wasn't expecting it. I'm so busy looking at chat. Yeah, there's a prequel, not, but that's a sequel, right? There was another version of that movie. Before that, with Lizzie Kaplan was in it. Woody Harrelson and those guys as well. And they're doing all magic stuff. It was like Now We're Here, or something. It was something like that. It's It was something like that title that it is now. Oh, thank you, Jim. That's... God dang, that's a lot. Thank you very much. Alright. Time for me not to lose. Oh. Okay. Pontiff is kicking my ass. Alright, alright. Fine. Fine. I shall now kick his ass. Can't see what his shadow version is doing. Okay. Oh, shadow version got away. Come on. Pontiff down. Still sloppier than I wanted it. But down. Damn Pontiff. Making me go out of autopilot. I was enjoying my autopilot. Should be 2 lizards down here. Don't think I'm gonna get... I might be able to get both. Oh, if I'm lucky. he got away. You ever find a party doing what you're wanting to do? You always gotta start one yourself. I know that feeling. Being out of sync with the majority. Okay. Stop fireballing my ass. Holy shit. Jim. I appreciate that. It's mostly Mighty Jack, but I do appreciate that. Holy Jesus. You get a new cheer badge too. That is a lot. Thank you, Joan. Thank you very much. So the real question, Jim, is are we going to be playing Minecraft together? That's the real question. Okay, Ring of Favor +1. Don't need that. We already have multiple of that. Minecraft. Who plays Minecraft anymore? Good point. I'm thinking this weekend we're going to try out some new games we've been wanting to play. They've been on the back burner for kind of a month. But I'm not 100% on that, which is why I've got the question marks. And by new games, I just... games in my eye. I haven't gotten them or anything yet. Ascent is one of those games, and also I want to go back to Death's Door and see if that problem is gone or if I can fix the problem, because it looks like an interesting game. Probably tell you Civtech again. Yeah, I'm not gonna ever be able to go back to the Civtech server again, unfortunately. But for 1.17, heck yeah. The Survivalist? I should. Yeah. Unfortunately. But we shall build again and build better. These guys were supposed to come after me, and they never did. Not that I'm complaining, because I got to kill them there, but... Gotcha, Vasher. I could even go back to Death Stranded if I wanted to. Yeah, pretty much, Jim. Yeah, to summarize it, that's a good way to put it. I was looking at some of the mod packs to try. I remember I did try RL Craft a little bit. Maybe. But, we shall see. Ideally, yes. I'm gonna get in contact with Valen about that. He said he would set up another server so that I could do that. But I have not heard from him in a couple of days, so honestly, I do not know. Unfortunately. Yeah. I'm not too sure because it seems like a lot of people are mad at me. So, for my decision. Unfortunately. So I do not know. I don't think I need to kill that, that giant. Yeah, that's fine, Vasher. That's... It's one of those things that I just... No matter what, I knew from the beginning, I even said it in the VOD, that I was fucked. And, and I knew that, because I knew that I didn't want to bend and be like, ooh, is it okay? It's just, I'm not doing that, and not all parties involved think that they were wrong, or that it justified, and so 10 days went by, and, you know, eventually after many walls of text and, messages and stuff like that, it basically was, we'll have to agree to disagree. And it was like, I'm not okay with that. You know, I haven't done anything. I just didn't want to be fucked over. But it always will end up being me fucked over. I can never escape that. And it definitely hurt. I didn't want any of it. But my only idea was to cut off the arm and to do it quickly as possible to try to be normal. But I'd be lying if I didn't say it fucked me up a lot. I haven't eaten in 3 days. So, but I lost some weight. But it's fine. Alright. Now, will these guys give me what I want? No. I knew it as soon as you swing it. I was like, oh, I'm screwed. Fuck. Alright. I gotta kill them. What's gonna be the best way to... Let's go this way. I think we can get another shot at this. I did get these items, I think. I don't want to go down below and deal with the two doggos down there. Or the beasties. Oh, to answer earlier, AJ, you're right. RL Craft is a rite of passage, as same with Dark Souls. That is true. I do agree. I do not want to go down there, though. No, no, no. Don't do that again. You fucking archers. Ow. Alright, I don't even need to kill him. Alright, Jim. Oh my lord! I rolled! I know I rolled. Oh, I've lost my jive. Damn it. Should not be dying to some Silver Knights. I gotta kill a lot of these things at some point. A metric shit ton of them. Did that wake up one of my... Oh, that woke up one of the giants, the fireballs. That's the first time I've actually seen that. Am I fat rolling? Wait a minute. I feel like I was... That's kind of weird. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You get a new cheer badge, Jim. Yeah, I was saying that, actually. Because you've cheered so damn much. You're too good to me. Okay. Sneak up on you. Let's get this shortcut unlocked. Okay, so I got the item that was down there. I appreciate that, Gem. I'll do try. Not the best all the time, but I'll do try. Okay, shortcut activated. Oh, this wasn't already open, so I missed. Oh, I forgot to go back and talk to her. Right. That's what I forgot. That's fine. For that quest, I missed only one thing. I already did that ending, though. It was a pretty cool ending. Out of all of them, I think it definitely was the coolest looking. With like a badass vibe going on. Hopefully. Absolutely, Jim. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Alright, how many of those things do I actually have? So I have 3. Proof of Concord Cap. And I have 3 of these as well. Exactly. That is true. You will be heard. Abso-freaking-lutely. So I have 3. So I need exactly 27 more of them. And they are a super rare drop of the Silver Knights. You know what I was realizing is that this grinding for these drops, it could realistically go for 5+ streams. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna conquer it. Oh no, that part makes sense. Be nervous. That's okay. I'll be gentle. don't think you'll get me banned. I've said I don't think that'll be the case. Alright, Havel's ring +2. Or Havel's. Got it. Okay. I need to go back to the Road of Sacrifices. The Old King's Bonfire. Go down the stairs and through the illusionary wall. Black Knight. Oh! I'm gonna go do that. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the Arch Peaks again. After killing Nameless. Oh my god, I've got to kill Nameless. I gotta kill New Game ++ Nameless King. Jesus. Oh my god. I'm a little nervous about that. All right. I hope you're just kidding, Jim. Of course it'll be fun. How could it not be?
Welcome, host. Very that hey. Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels, manifestations of disparity.
I'm gonna do... Let's do some equipment load. So that I can actually put better armor on down the road.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Let's actually try to find a really good helmet. Oh, I think you'll be fine. Also, being nervous, people can talk a lot too. We'll find a way for it to work. Not to worry. That's a crazy looking helmet, actually. You know what? I do like my just Lothric Knight helm. I think that the helmet looks badass, honestly. Indeed, I will too. I'll be honest, if need be. Never fear. Let's go to the shortcut. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, though, in truth, I do not know if it's possible, and I currently, personally, do not have the means to do a Minecraft server. So time will tell. Oh, I know, Jim. I know you wouldn't take it personal. Renting servers? Like I said, currently I don't have the means. I'd have to... simply have a separate computer and stuff for it. I don't at the moment. Not the one that can handle it anyway. Again, like I said, nothing directly has been said about that, but considering the mood with everybody, I don't know, is kind of the truth. Trying to be as truthful and transparent. I don't want to be a hypocrite and keep any secrets. That would be very, very bad. Cesar, welcome. Hello, friend. Welcome back. Different directions to go. Again, since all my items that I know that I need are from a covenant, I don't really need to worry about any quests or anything, which is why I'm not... Luckily, this time I don't have to worry about that. Alright, I'll go this way. What inspired me to do that? Honestly, two things. One, the first game was kind of just getting warmed back up into Dark Souls, and the New Game Plus I have never really done. So it was more of a kind of, oh, this is convenient. I'm at the end, so I might as well farm now, type of thing. There was no really inspiration to do it. More just, oh, I shouldn't have done it. To be perfectly honest, but I'll make it work. I'm assuming because it just like New Game Plus just increases like their health and damage, so doesn't change their drop rate though. Be nice if it did. I seem to always pick the hard way, and so it seems, huh? Whether intentionally or unintentionally, it just happens that way. Can't get around it for some reason. I need to get some black fire bombs so I can deal with this guy, because they a bit stronger. Come on, Cuddle Puddles. Group up. I think in Dark Souls 1 there's like a Silver Knight, but they're up here, actually. There's not one here now. Alright, let's go to our chest. That did like no damage. Uh-oh. Oh, Cuddle Puddles are betraying. This is a problem. Ah. God dang, look how many there are down there. Ooh. I like that. Sounds awesome. Okay. I better like it? Oh. An idle threat, I say. Alright, boss time. Let's do it. Wait, Jim, I haven't gotten this news. You have another one on the way? Oh, okay. Right. No, that's true. That's very accurate. My head went somewhere else. Got her. I got lucky she didn't do some of her other magic attacks, honestly. That was a pretty good RNG fight. Woo! Alright, now we just gotta go do the dungeon, and... what else? Oh, I think we'll go ahead and do Nameless right after that dungeon too when we get to that area. Because we'll have to do it no matter what, so we might as well do it. I think a Nameless New Game Plus Plus is going to be really, really difficult. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Right, let's go back to the Firelink Shrine. So besides farming for the Covenant up here, we're good.
Welcome. Very then.
You know what? I'm gonna start putting some stuff into health.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Because I already know I'm gonna need some health. In fact, let's spend some of our souls. Because we have a lot. And let's get some levels. And I'm gonna go into endurance and health.
Welcome. Very then. Farewell, Ashen One. Welcome. Very then.
200,000 now to level. God dang. Can we get 80,000 more? $50,000.
Welcome. Very then.
Oh my god, like... okay.
Farewell.
Give me a little bit more. Perfect.
Welcome. Very then.
Alright, let's give all these ashes.
Ashes
I need to give
well.
you a lot.
Oh, yeah, it would.
I need to give you a lot of ashes. I didn't realize I did this much. Oh, shit. That's funny.
Ashen One.
Alright. What's his name should be there so I should be able to send Grey Rat. Alright, he's just doing...
She was up.
Alright. What's his name left because I haven't given him a scroll before killing all the bosses. Well, luckily I don't need any miracles from him, so... I was like screwed half the NPCs. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Okay. So everything this way is good besides down here. Let's go to the Road of Sacrifices and go get this ring that I've missed real fast. I want to go find this ring. Where art thou, ring? Finally get a party together? Nice. Very good, Vashel. Very, very. Ooh, very good. Alright. So, the ring I'm looking for is this one. 2 tipped over wagons by 2 crows to the left of a crow mage. Go to him, fall off a cliff to his right. Oh, there's something right there and I missed? No shit. Okay. Alright, this is where it told me to go. Killed the NPC down here. There's nothing else down here. Let me go kill him and then see if that, that way I have access to that area without worrying about being attacked. Did I get the ring and not realize it? I could have done that too. I need to check. I hope that wasn't the case. I would feel kind of... Well... Oh, there is something up to my right. Up there. Hold on. I think I know where it is. I saw something shiny up there. Alright, let's check the ring, see if I have it. I do not have the ring. Okay, so it is here. Okay. So let's think about this. Road of Sacrifices. 2 tipped over wagons by 2 crows. That's to my left right now. To the left is a crow mage. Go to him, fall off a cliff to his right. Right. Now that's the 2 wagons. This was the crow mage. Oh, it's to my left, not to the right. Well, well, well. Wow, I should be dead. Alright, let's do that. Sweet, well, we got it. Left, right, tomato, tomato. Right. Okay. Done. Right. So, unattended graves behind High Lothric King's throne. To his right. Oh. To his right.
Dumbass!
Right, okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that's carefully read it. Indeed. Okay. We can go knock out this one really quickly. The Flamestone plate. And I need to look into how to get this. I'm gonna make sure I know how to get my vertebra. I got that farm down. And then I'll do research this week. Or probably the middle of Monday leading up to the stream. I'll do about an hour before. I'll do some research into making sure I've got those other farms done so that as we progress, because Nameless I might get hung up on Nameless, and I definitely want to, go through the whole game so everything's unlocked, and then we'll have our final push, which will be pretty fantastic. We are getting close though. We are very far, yet very close at the same time. This last little bit is gonna be a lot, but I'm prepared. I am prepared. Anyway, thank you for watching. I do really, really appreciate it. And of course, don't forget, if you want to be able to lay out on the floor like this after your day, you must stay unstop. Woohoo! I will see everyone beautiful faces tomorrow night or tomorrow morning for RimWorld, and then tomorrow night we have a retro game, which is Zelda. See you then. Bye bye.